Dumelang, you loyal people, you. Thank you so much for doing this thing with me, for staying here with me, for loving on me, for sending me kind messages, you guys, and just cheering me on, just for rooting for me, you guys, because sometimes life is partially cloudy and and you're just here, but to receive your messages, those messages, they really keep me going, because most times I'm trying to put things together and but the fact that you guys are there and you are appreciating what I'm doing, it keeps me going, and I'm very grateful, you guys. You know what we are trying to do here at K-Mesh? We are trying to create a network of innovative, independent, and successful African young people. Talking about innovation, Bafeti, it's not every day that we see innovation. We see more to starting something from scratch, like creating. Huh? Do you guys understand? Like, I need to breathe. Do you guys understand the wisdom of God and just the energy that goes into creating something of your own, like from scratch, like from raw materials? Huh? We saw Lula, he created a dishwashing detergent from scratch. Not today. We are representing. We are Wakanda forever. Okay, that's sad because we just learned Mr. Wakanda died today. Anyway, rest in peace. You guys, so today I'm bringing another woman doing the things. I can't reveal Lula. Now we're a woman. We are balancing the scale. She has created her very own. No, I want you to see what she has created. But you guys, I am so excited to see that we are doing it as African people. We can do it, and we are doing it. Anna, show them.
Hello.
Hot, like your hot sauce.
Of course. See my earrings.
I can't.
Representing.
Listen, you've been here for almost an hour. So no teach.
Yes, Hot
I just see nice earrings, yes, Mugal.
Yep.
Show the people. Mama to the side. Yes. Where did you get them?
I bought them from Lovisa.
Really? And when you knew you were buying them for
yes,
what?
I knew I was buying them.
How do you feel? You are with K-Mesh.
I'm excited. Hey,
yes.
I've been waiting for this day.
Yes.
I'm happy to be here.
I know. And this is you, Miguel.
This is me. This is my creation. Eh?
The works of your hands.
The works of my hands.
And your mind.
You know?
Yeah.
I have this. I started with this one initially.
Yeah.
And then as time went, I added this too. The printing is not so great.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then today, I added this.
Today.
As
in like today.
As in like I packaged
Wakanda Day.
Today. So yeah, this is a bunting friendly product. It's you on the
shelf.
Yeah, it's you.
You're always thinking of
I'm
new
always
ways.
thinking of new ways, you know. I also sell arches, just that I ran out of stock.
Yeah.
So
and why did arch?
Yes, I do make archer by myself from scratch. Like I buy it plain, obviously, and the spices and the oil, and then I mix my own flavors. So when it's just like another way of making extra cash. When somebody orders sauce, I'll be like, oh, don't you want archer? I have archer as well, so I can make 40 and extra.
Miguel. All right. This is your juice.
Oh, thank you.
In here, I've got ice cubes if you want. Feel free. Welcome to Stories with K-Mesh. First things first. Yes, everything. I want to know what Thomas Kolokai. Where are you now? Okay. Yes, let's go.
My name is Mashadi.
Guy.
Oh, Mokamole Makeke.
Yeah, boy.
Opposite Makula.
Makula ma. Fika mancha ma. Makula.
Huh?
Makeke.
Makuleng. Opposite Makuleng. Spaz.
Vouti.
Anyway, I'm 27 years old. I'm turning 27 in October.
You already have a whole brand, Miguel.
To myself.
Okay.
And I schooled I moved around a lot.
Yeah.
But I was born in Pretoria.
Okay.
I moved to Limpopo, and then I did my grade 1, 2, like crash grade 1, 2. And then I moved to Tembisa where my mom was staying. She had a room there. And then I stayed with her for 2 years, me and my sister. And then I moved
it's
again.
just the two of you?
Yeah, just the two of us. Then it was just
Then,
the two of us. Yeah. And then I moved again after 2 years to Soweto to do my grade 6 and 7.
With mom?
With mom, we moved in with the boyfriend, and it was like almost 2 years of hell. So we had to go back. We had to go back to Limpopo, and that's what I did. That's why I did my high school. I matriculated there. And then I came. Yes, come Makeke. Kids in Matopa secondary school.
Yes,
Yes. So yeah, and then furthering my studies, I went to UNISA in 2013. Then I did PR marketing, PR management, I think. And then I just did that for a year, and then I had to drop out the following year because of like finances and stuff. So
at that time, Hot AF.
No.
Okay.
I'm not even dreaming about it.
Yes.
And then in 2015, I tried again. I went to PC training. I did marketing management. And then I did only a year. I was doing a diploma. So I dropped out the next year as well because I couldn't, because of money again. You know? So I got graduate. I got graduated. I just dropped out. I'm a dropout, actually. Yeah, but then I do have plans of going back whenever. Even if I'm like 50 years old,
you can always
age ain't nothing but a number.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm still gonna achieve that. I still wanna have a diploma and stuff. So yeah, Hot AF, how it all started. It's actually a bit funny.
Yeah.
Because in 2015, I had a boyfriend who was a Ghanaian.
Representing accent Ghana.
I don't know. I forgot it.
You forgot it. Have you ever been to Ghana?
Yes. I'm getting there.
Okay.
So now he took me to Ghana in 2015 years. And then he was the guy that I was so sure that he was my soulmate.
He's the one.
So maybe God was just looking at me. See this one.
See the things I'm thinking.
Okay, so then he took me to Ghana, and then there was this dish that was served with a habanero paste. And there was like the.
Do you know the paste at the time?
I don't know. I'm tasting
You're
it for
learning
the first time.
Yeah,
I'm tasting it for the first time. So I'm like, I ask around, what is this? They explain it's made of habaneros and stuff. How do you do it? They guided me through it, and then I tried.
But you are not thinking of doing a business.
No,
or
I'm not thinking. I just wanted to have
make
it
for
in
yourself.
the house. Yeah, because it was like amazing. He took me to Ghana, so I tasted this dish in Ghana, and then when I got back, I had friends in Ghana, so I was like asking around, how do you make this sauce? And then one of them just guided me through it. I tried it, but just for my use at home. And
but are you somebody who loves cooking?
I love cooking
and things like that.
I love cooking.
Oh, you've always been like that?
Yeah, but yeah, I think. But it's like this passion for cooking just came out. It just not Ghana. It just came out randomly from nowhere. I don't know. I use cooking as like a coping mechanism. So I cook a lot when I'm stressed. I cook when I'm sad, and the dishes come out so good. I love cooking. So I tried the paste and it worked, and I'm like, how can I use this to make money? That's when I started.
This is 2015.
Yeah, 2016. After I got back from Ghana, I'm like, how can I use this paste to make money? In South Africa. By the way, me and the Ghana guy, 2 days after I landed, we broke up. So literally, I just went to Ghana to fetch this recipe.
2 days after you landed in South Africa?
After landing, Ghana gone.
Until today?
Until today.
You've never seen him again?
No. I've never seen him again. We're done.
Girl.
So now, when I went there...
See God. Do you see how much God loves you?
God works in miraculous ways, bro. I always think about this. I'm like, so I was so sure I've met my soulmate, and that was the heartbreak of the worst heartbreak of my life. But something good came out of it, you know.
Amen.
Yes, something good came out of it. So yeah, I started checking out Google, researching about hot sauces, like how to extend the shelf life, because I don't use preservatives in my sauces at all. So I just googled, researched, and then I was just trying different versions of the sauce until one day I'm like, okay, I have my recipe. I'm good with this.
At that time, you have you thought about this can be a big thing, or you're just like, I can just sell it maybe to my friends or the neighbors?
Yes, last year I had like one customer the whole year, and I was comfortable. Like I would go to markets, obviously.
Yeah.
But only then. Otherwise, I would just sell from home whenever that customer came. I would just.
But you're still making.
But I'm still making it, and that customer was like the most loyal the whole year last year until I moved from where I was staying. Yeah.
But you had the hope that this thing will grow.
I did have the hope, actually. I did have the hope, but I had very little belief. I don't know if I'm making sense. I knew I have this billion-dollar recipe, but I was a bit comfortable last year. I wasn't like my best version of me, you know. So this year things changed. Things kind of took a twist because I even stopped making the sauces.
Last year?
Yes, even this year for some time.
Why?
Earlier this year, I stopped selling from last year actually.
Why? What was going on in your mind at the time? I
don't know, I think I was a bit depressed or, you know, being sad and life and stuff. So I couldn't get myself to make the sauces even though I wanted to. Until I took a huge, like maybe 5 months break. And then I started again this year producing.
And your customer? At the time,
I remember I'd moved already from that side, so we were no longer communicating anymore. So yeah, I started again this year, and the response has been amazing. The support has been amazing. I make like almost 24 bottles every 2 weeks. I package 24 bottles of each flavor.
And we have 3 flavors.
I no longer buy veggies from Spar. I used to buy from Spar.
Yeah.
They're expensive now, so I go straight to the market so I can buy in bulk. And I just produce.
That's it. All of this, you did not go to any cooking school, nothing.
No.
You just went to Ghana.
Yes.
And started asking questions.
Yes.
You came back with the research you got from Ghana, and then you went on Google, and then you made your own.
I made my own
recipe.
The one with a longer shelf life. I just researched everything by myself. I've never went to a cooking school. Nothing.
And here you are, your first bottle, the one that you packaged. How did that feel and how did that happen? Do you remember?
I remember, and it felt amazing. Let me tell you something, it felt really good. I remember I took a picture of that sauce and I put it on my WhatsApp.
Did you have the sticker at the time?
Yes,
okay.
I had the sticker at the time. After I branded it and everything, I took a picture, I put a wallpaper on WhatsApp. So I remember I had to take a screenshot to send to my sister, and then she was like, so you have your sauce on your wallpaper? I said, of course, yes. This is my
baby,
my creation, my baby. So I was so happy. Like it felt amazing, you know. Looking at it, branded and everything,
like it's
ready
there
for the shelves. It was amazing.
Sure. And then this year you come back. You make the same recipe when after the 5 months break.
Yes.
You make the same recipe last year.
The same recipe.
And then how do we get to the 2 flavors? How did you now think about making the 2 flavors?
The 2 flavors, because I had people that would tell me this one is not hot enough.
Okay.
I had people that would tell me this one is too hot. So I had to make a mild,
a hot, a very hot,
and a very hot for the African brothers and sisters. You know?
All the African brothers, they want the hot one.
They want the hot one because this one it finishes too quick, so they don't want to be paying constantly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
And then how do you make them? Okay, obviously I don't want your recipes. I just want to know, you like cook them on your, like with your own hands?
Yes.
On the stove?
Yeah. I used to use a 10-liter pot, but because I'm growing,
yes,
I've invested in a 21-liter now. So I cook from a very big pot, and I make one flavor at a time. So each batch I package 24 bottles. Every batch 24 bottles.
You are here with your own hands.
With my own hands.
And then you
everything.
put the sticker.
And then I put the sticker.
When myself.
By myself.
And how does that feel? Like you are running a business. Like you are. You understand or I understand?
I'm understanding. It feels good because navele. Because vele, like I'm limited in terms of getting a job. Remember, I never graduated, and then the only job experience that I have, I've been a promoter, I've been a waitress, and I can't imagine myself going there to work as a waitress again. I've done that. I've experienced it. It's time for me to move on, and I feel like I don't ever want to work for anybody ever in my life. I want to be my own boss, and I want to create employment, empower young women. You know? Yeah.
Sure. So here we are. We are making bottles, right? And then we decide we are going to name this thing Hot F. How did that come about?
Hot F. It's just because I'm using habaneros. If you know, then habanero is a very spicy chili. It's very hot. So it was just like an emphasis of
how hot
the sauce is. And then I actually didn't have a name for so long, but I had a product. So one day it randomly popped in my mind. I'm like, oh, Hot AF. It isn't so bad after all. So I'll go for this.
Yes.
Yeah. So I didn't have like a lot of options.
Yes. And didn't you feel or maybe people will judge? You know how people are like, this thing as such a name.
No. Because it's not written on the product. It's pronounced Hot AF. So
yeah.
I didn't mind.
And somebody who doesn't know is like Hot AF, ikara anything. Yeah.
Yeah, but if they really want to know, I do explain what the AF
stands
means.
for.
Yeah.
And how was it penetrating the market and actually going to now sell after the 5 months break?
It was the response that I received. I can't stress this enough. I feel like that 5 months break was much needed because once I started producing, the response was so good. Like it was amazing. I've been getting support from everywhere in the country.
What?
And the reviews as well, like they keep me going. They love the sauce. I have loyal customers. They come over and over again. And also that keeps me going because it shows me what I'm doing the right thing.
You're doing a good thing and people are receiving it well.
Yes, definitely.
Sure. And the support from women, black women?
The support from black women, yeah, I do. I think, yeah, I do receive it. Like it's amazing. I have a friend who paid for 2 sauces. She has not even picked them up yet, but she feels like
she paid for the support.
To support, I have like a lot of women that are supporting me, and it's amazing. They use it to cook, and they just get back to me like, Mashadi, your sauce. I tried it with this. I cooked this and this with it, and it was amazing. Because it's an all-purpose sauce.
You can use it to cook as well.
You can use it
as a sauce.
Ready meals. You can use it to make a dip. You can use it on wraps. Literally anything. All pepper sauce. Yeah.
I am so proud of you. I am so inspired. I'm just looking at you like,
thank you.
Oh yeah.
Bona, every now and then I'm here producing bottles. Packaging.
And the support from African men?
The support from African men, it's been okay, but then like I mentioned earlier, like they prefer the hot one because they feel like this one is a bit expensive. So the hot one.
Which one is a bit expensive? The mild one.
I had yes, this one, the hot one, the normal hot.
Yeah.
Because I had an African brother who bought this only once, and then he was like, "I'm only gonna buy again if
it's very hot."
If the price is lower.
Oh.
So I'm like, okay, so I'll give them value for their money. Let me add extra habaneros,
hot.
So they won't have to come constantly and buy. They'll just use a little bit and come back whenever. But best believe they'll come back because It completes every
It's
meal.
the one.
It's the one.
I saw you eat it with eggs and everything.
Avo, it goes on everything. It's amazing.
How do you feel? Are you proud of yourself? Do you see what you are doing or you don't?
I see what I'm doing now. It wasn't always the case, but I see what I'm doing now, and I'm happy with the way I am. Which wasn't always the case as well, because you know, in life, if you compare yourself with people, you feel like your progress is
It's slow, it's delayed,
Mhm.
or you're stagnant.
don't. Comparison is the thief of joy. Never ever compare yourself with anyone. Be on your own pace, on your own lane. Keep it moving. Do you? You know?
Do
So,
you?
yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy now because obviously I've stopped comparing myself, my progress with other people's progresses, because I'm on my own race. I'm running my own race. I'm not in a competition with anybody. So that's the thing that's making me a better person, and it's making me happy and less stressed or sad or depressed, if I should put it this way.
Sure. And so, what is the vision for Hot AF? Where are we going? Are we trying to? And just before that, maybe tell me about the new. How did that idea of the new flavor come? The new what?
This one, right?
This one. What is it?
This is a chili pickle,
Yeah.
but it's,
The idea here, this one. How did this come about?
I just thought, let me include wanting people because they can be fussy sometimes. You know, they don't eat sugar. They have their own spices
Yeah.
and stuff. So they can't have this because obviously it's got sugar and it's got other things that are
I
spicy.
didn't know that a hot sauce has sugar.
Yes, it actually helps preserving it.
Oh.
So I'm like, okay, let me include my bunting people because I have a lot of people in my circle that are bunting. So I just thought, I'll just make this chili pickle, and it's amazing. It's got habanero as well, and it is also hot AF. But it's just that it's a chili pickle with olive oil. It's not a sauce.
It's not a sauce.
Yeah.
So how do I eat this one, or do we cook as
You can use it to
automatic
cook. Yeah, you can use it to cook. You can put it on your eggs. You can use it on your pizza. Literally on anything. If you love chili, just add it to any meal.
Is that your brand? Are you trying to create products that are multi-purpose?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
that's what you're trying
that's
to
my
do.
purpose. Definitely. Yeah.
Okay, so where are we going as Hot AF, and just where's the brand going? What is your vision?
My vision, I'm tired of delivering individually to people. I want to deliver in bulks to supermarkets, to restaurants, so people will just go there and buy from there, you know. So my vision is I want my product on the shelves. So I won't have to deliver individually. So it will be nationwide. When David
International. We need to take this sauce back to Ghana. It must go back to Ghana.
Oh my god, yeah, internationally. That's my vision for the sauce. I want it on the shelves internationally. And it is going to happen. It's just a matter of time.
Amen. And you are talking about creating employment. How do you see that happening?
Obviously, I'm not gonna. Right now, I work. I produce the sauce. I package everything. I do everything by myself. So at some point, I only have two hands. I'm gonna need help.
Yes.
So when I have bulk orders to deliver to supermarkets, restaurants, obviously I'm gonna need people to assist me. So that will be creating employment because they're not gonna be working for free. They'll be assisting me and I'll be paying them. So yeah, that's my vision. I hope and I pray that it will come to pass.
Amen. And as an African sister sitting here and you're saying, what's working and now I don't want to work for someone anymore. You know, I want to work for myself and you know all of that. How do you see that happening in a system where you're gonna need funding, for example, to move it from the house to your own production house and all of that? What is your take on that?
I'm gonna need funding, and I do have proposals. People that want to invest in
your business.
my business, but as of now, I'll save everything. I'll save all the money that I need feel like right now I don't need investors as yet. So if I'm to move to another step, it'll be from all the money that I have saved,
That you've
by
made
myself,
and saved
I've
by
made
yourself.
and saved by myself. And then I know moving forward it will be like swift, a little bit swift.
And then why do you feel like you don't need investors at the moment?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's being too comfortable, but I just feel like I don't.
No, or maybe you are trying to protect your baby.
I'm also trying to protect my baby.
Yes.
I'm overprotective because I feel like
it's your creation.
It's my
guys.
creation.
It's your babe. You don't want anyone to just.
Exactly. So at first, I felt like I do need a partner.
Yeah.
But my boyfriend,
Yeah.
he just advised me otherwise. Like, as of now, we don't need anybody. Just do this. We'll save
Let
the
it
money.
grow.
Let's let it grow, and then we'll take it from there. Obviously, I'm gonna need investors in due time because if I'm to deliver internationally, obviously I will not do that by myself. So yeah, as of now, I'm okay. If I'm to move to the next stage of this being on the shelves and stuff, I would have saved enough money to do everything.
Sure. Okay, and we are also doing this thing here at K-Mesh where, we are also trying to empower the marginalized, And you know that as women, we are disadvantaged in so many ways.
Especially black
black
being
women.
a black woman in South Africa is just the pits.
In the world.
In the world,
Actually, it's the pits, And how do you feel about, when you think about when you want to penetrate the space of branching out in your business and thinking about who you're gonna meet, men who are gonna say, okay, I'll bring the thing and then I will give you the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bring the thing, I can connect you to the people. Has that happened to you as yet? And how do we deal with that?
It has not happened as yet, but if it was to happen, I'm obviously not going to do it because I don't think no amount of money would make me like sleep with anybody for a position because it just can't happen. I have my boyfriend. He helps me financially, he assists me financially if I need anything. So I won't need to have to go and sleep with someone to have an opportunity.
Yes. When the opportunity comes,
it's time.
It's the time.
Timing is everything. Like timing is everything. Just having started again, I realized that timing is everything. Because last year I was just comfortable. I was producing 12 bottles at a time and one flavor. So this year if I'm producing 24 of different flavors.
And now there's another 24
and now
that's
there's another 24 that is coming
what?
bunting. So timing is everything.
Sure. I am so proud of you, Mashadi, and I'm so
Thank
happy
you,
to
K-Mesh.
see this.
Thank you.
Seeing you doing the things, just seeing African women putting things together and working, and I'm so happy that when for you have found support. A brother came here the other time, Walula, and you will see the interview, and you were saying, Moto Ori,
no, it's not possible.
Like, I don't know when you must leave your own tutor sauce and sauce.
No.
Why can't I support you?
Exactly.
Abulachi Mutari, yini nkinga ngawe mntonyama. Yini nkinga ngawe. Here's Mashadi. She went to Ghana, came back, came back with a recipe. Thank God for the Ghana brother. He must know. Cheers.
No.
He must. You don't want him to know. What are you here? Oh, business own.
He'll see it on the shelves in Ghana.
In Ghana.
Yeah.
The Ghana brother did the things. She went to Ghana. She came back with something. In the time where she was very heartbroken, but something came out of it. Look, she might employ some of y'all.
It was worth the heartbreak.
It was worth the heartbreak. Now look, your hot sauce is breaking hearts. We are very grateful. So you guys, when you're chilling at home, think about that something. Even if you get it from Ghana or wherever way you're traveling to, look for opportunities and do something with it. Here she is doing. She's cooking from her pot. This thing you are chilling or when we are challenge or equipment.
Doesn't work that way.
Equipment is now cry mozile. Amen.
Just start. The best way to start is to start.
Hashtag the best way to start is to start. Mashadi, 3 famous questions. Jamo Kemesh. Any other projects Jodi Dirang Mashadi apart from the hot sauce? Any other businesses?
Yes, actually, there are other businesses. I had an online boutique. I'm into fashion, but I also took a break from the boutique.
At the same time, you took a break from the hot sauce?
Yes, the same time. Actually, the same time.
Yeah.
So I also took a break, but I'm planning on relaunching. I'm working on it before the end of the year. Hopefully on my birthday by October. Hopefully. And also I'm venturing into poultry farming. I'm gonna farm chickens, y'all. Maybe yes,
really?
Yes, my uncle is there. He's unemployed. He's got too much time on his hands. So I told him, let's do this. Wait for me. Let's do this. Wait for me and let's make money. Because like there's a market for the whole. Yes, there's a lot of it, and then they already short. There's funerals everywhere. So now I'm farming them from chicks, from day-old chicks. So I'm gonna have enough stock. So yeah.
And I dare the chicken in Italy.
From me,
From within. When Amudima talks to you,
I think so, because I was buying eggs on the street. It initially started off as because me and my boyfriend were business partners. So it started off. I was buying eggs on the street. I'm like, baby, do you know that we can farm these eggs and sell them? And I was like, really? Oh, okay. We might as well try it. And then we weighed our options. We're like, okay, we'll start with farming the chickens before the eggs, because apparently we can't do them on the same space. So we're starting with the chickens. When you get another space, you move to the egg business. So yeah, just by buying eggs on the streets. Now
so you told me like the chicken?
Yes, from next week I'm going home on Thursday. So next weekend I'm just gonna go and collect my chicks, and we're starting. The coop is built already. It's just there waiting for us to bring the chicks and all the equipment. So yeah, I'm excited because I'm creating employment. Remember, my uncle was unemployed, and I'm also hoping I'll employ more people
from
as time goes. From Kwagai, as time goes.
Mashadi, somebody might look at you and see you as like, you know what, she's just a slave queen. She's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
And here you are. And how do you feel about that when I say that to you? And do you think people view you like that?
The thing is, what people think of me, it's none of my business. I know who I am. I know what I want. But what's why I take this queen? I get that clap and so that's why I this slave queen. So now I can't even get offended by that, because I know what I'm doing. I know who I am. I'm business minded. That's one thing for sure.
And you are a slave queen that is actually slaying.
I'm slaying.
Like, it's true. I mean, you are a queen. Like, this is the most positive comment. You are a slave queen that is actually a queen that is slaying.
That is slaying. Thank you for that. Thank you.
Like, because somebody would look at your social media, you know, we see women who like travel and you know, you're drinking your wines and your whatever in your heels, and you think,
no, I work hard for everything. Yeah, I work hard, and you have to live life to the fullest. I work hard, I play even harder. That's my motto. I don't want to lie. I like going out. I like chilling. I like traveling. So yeah.
And still in all of that, I just like the fact that in all of that, you still have the balance to know what I must work. I'm not just out here chilling, just out here traveling, just out here playing. Mara, I'm not working. Sure.
If you don't work, you can't eat.
Even the Bible says so. He who does not work does not eat.
Exactly. So I have to work to eat. I always say
Yes.
this. In order to eat, I have to work. That's why I sell.
In order to slay,
I have
you
to
gotta
work.
work.
Exactly. So yeah.
All right. 3 famous K-Mesh questions. Looking at everything happening, not happening in your life, everything, in every area of your life, are you happy?
I am happy. I already mentioned earlier, like ever since I stopped comparing, I started running my own race. I'm genuinely happy because nothing can like thieve my joy now or my happiness because I'm okay with everything. Even when
With
something
who you
with
are.
who I am, with where I am, even when something bad happens, I'm like, oh okay, it's just one of those. It happens, it's life, it moves, life goes on. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm genuinely happy now.
Sure.
Like I said, it wasn't always the case. I used to be depressed, I used to be sad.
Yes.
But as time went on,
You've learned
I've
to
learned,
to
yeah.
love yourself, to accept yourself.
yeah,
Sure.
I've learned to stop comparing myself. Most definitely, yeah.
And what is this comparison? Like you keep on saying it, and I'm sorry, and I'm disturbing the questions. But what is this comparison? Because a lot of us are doing it.
Like mostly social media. You go on social media and then you feel like people are posting this really good life, and you feel like, am I not doing, like, am I not working hard enough? Am I not doing enough? And then you start comparing yourself.
And you start feeling bad.
You start feeling bad. Like what you are doing good enough
for yourself for that time.
Wherever you are, that's where you're meant to be. You're doing good enough. Just keep that in mind. So I don't compare myself. Like going on social media.
When you see something nice you like,
I
you
appreciate. I pass. Honestly, I'm just not on that
pass anymore.
Sure, I'm way past that, and it took me like a while. I had to learn. I had to unlearn some things as well. So.
Because right now, actually, somebody is looking at you at your social medias and they're comparing themselves.
Exactly.
The same way we're not to compare.
They should not. They should not. Where you are, that's where you're meant to be. You're doing hard enough. Just appreciate it.
Sure.
You're doing the best you can
At that time, with the resources that you have.
Exactly.
Sure. Okay, and I want you to say something to yourself. With everything going on or not going on, whatever, I want you to say, Mashadi. Da, 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 da.
Okay. To myself. Wow. Okay. 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 What am I gonna say to myself? Here's the thing, ne? If you fall 100 times, Mashadi, you must get up 101 times. Dust yourself and keep going. Keep your eyes on the goal. And yeah, whenever you fall, never make the mistake of not getting up, dusting yourself, and moving on. Also, you were born into a poor family, obviously, but dying poor would be a shame. So, yeah. Whenever, if you trip and fall, it happens. Really, life is like that.
We are always tripping.
It's like that. Yo, it's bumpy. It's bumpy AF. So yeah. To myself, I'm saying, if I fall, I'm gonna get up, dust myself, keep my eyes on the goal, and that's it.
Sure. That is so beautiful.
Thank you.
I want you to look into the camera and I want you to say something to another young person. Just anything. Encourage them.
To young people, this is what I want to say to you guys. The best way to start is to start. Hashtag. If you have a business idea, just try as hard as you can to plan and then implement. Riska, even if it doesn't go well the first time, keep trying and never stop until you get it right. Risk and hope So yeah, riska and then start over and over and over until you get it right.
There you have it, you guys. Hashtag the best way to start is to start. There you have it. Risk and risk. Uta thoma gape. Just keep on trying like the guy who created light. Now we have light because he tried and tried and tried and tried until he won. So we cannot have excuses of why we're not winning. We gotta keep on trying and trying and trying and trying until we win. That's what we are trying to do here at K-Mesh. We are trying to bring all of you winners and all of you hustlers and all of you trying to win, all of you who ain't sure whether you can win or you're not winning. We're trying to bring the winners here to encourage you to win. Mashadi, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much for the
Thank
invitation.
you so much for winning. You know,
And I won't stop winning. I'll
Yeah.
always win. And
Amen.
I'll win and win and win.
Amen. Now tell the people lastly, Ori, how do we get in touch with you on social media? And Reka sauce.
Okay, I have 3 social media accounts. They 2 get the business accounts. Remember the boutique. So since I'm planning to relaunch, so I'm also gonna drop my boutique handle.
Yep.
So Instagram is Shade_beauty empire. And then I have a business page also for the sauce, which is Hot AF EST. Wait, yeah,
EST established.
yes, 2019. And then my personal one is Shade_unusual.
This why only unusual?
I don't know, I'm unique. I'm a limited edition.
Unusual. Hot F.
Yeah.
So that's Instagram.
Yeah, that's Instagram. And
Jody
then,
Bulletin.
yeah,
Facebook.
Facebook Tola Omo. It's like it's a Nigerian, it's a Yoruba name, just because, do you know Omotola? She's an actress. They say I look like her. She's a
Okay.
Nigerian actress. So because
okay.
they say I look like her, I'm like, okay, let me also steal her name.
Okay.
So I'm using that Omotola, but just Tola Omo on Facebook.
That's your personal.
That's my personal as well.
And then Sosa right now
First
Facebook.
doesn't have Facebook, and then the
Boutique?
The boutique has Facebook. It's Shade Beauty Empire.
There you have it, you guys. Do follow her, do like her things, do comment, do share her things, do get the sauce, buy the sauce. Let us keep the money within the black community.
Going to
Even second so again, Mashadi o rekisa sauce, Lula o rekisa dishwashing detergent, Mang o rekisa eng, Lisedi o rekisa diaparo, reka diaparo from Lisedi, Rafeta ra reka chicken from Mashadi, ra reka le sauce le acha.
Exactly.
Rafeta ra tlhatswa dibiana ka Lula. Ni bona ka jani, guys. Let's keep the money within the family. That's what we gotta do. Because other races are supporting each other. They've taught us to hate each other. So now it's a time for us to rewrite the past. Now it's a time for us to create our own future. What we are doing here at K-Mesh, we are creating a network of successful, independent, and innovative young people. You join me in this thing. When I invite you to come over, come. And nominate other people that I can invite to come over. And do share these videos because they can get to the right person. The right person can give Mashadi 100,000. Hey? Remove a hot sauce. So let us do the things. You know what we are doing, you guys. Thank you so much for staying here with me. When you stay here with me and Mashadi comes, I am very, very grateful, you guys. When I do invite you to come over, do come over. Because there's no stories without you. There's no stories with K-Mesh without the guest. So do come over, you guys. And you guys who are watching, still, I can sit here and talk to my guests. But if you ain't watching, then what we are doing is redundant, because we are trying to encourage you, we are trying to inspire you, and we are trying to create a network. So a network is a circle. It's me, it's Mashadi, it's you, it's the 3 of us in one circle holding each other. So I am very grateful for those of you who are staying with me. Tell your Goga to tell them Kulu, to tell everybody, the aunts, to come sit your Fridays is stories with K-Mesh. You better make sure that you spend your Fridays with K-Mesh. If you ain't doing that, you better start. You guys, you know my fire keeps on burning right here in my heart for young people, and my cup I try, even though on Kio, but it stays full, you guys, and my heart, you guys, it keeps on giving. My name is K-Mesh, so you know what? You get your tissues and let's go.